Cocktails are a form of art, one of the greatest expressions of human creativity applied to the world of spirits, liquors, and juices. A cocktail is a stimulating liquor composed of spirits and bitters, and is vulgarly called a bittered sling. In the 1800s, it is said to be an excellent electioneering potion, inasmuch as it renders the heart stout and bold, at the same time that it fuddles the head. According to the Oxford English Dictionary, a cocktail is defined as an alcoholic mixed drink consisting of a spirit, or spirits mixed with other ingredients such as fruit juice or cream. The etymology of the word cocktail is still being debated. There are dozens of interpretations and funny anecdotes about the origin of this word. Some think they come from the cockfights in vogue in the European taverns of the 1600s. The feathers, tail, of the defeated rooster, cock, were given to the winner, of course, with glory and ample libations too. Others tell a story of a Mexican girl named Sock, who served a mixed drink to some American officials, and they came back home with news of a mysterious lady who mingled ambrosia and magical concoctions. But one of the more plausible theories is that the word cocktail had originated from the French word cocktail, a typical wine cup used in Bordeaux that reached New Orleans in the late 1700s. In any case, whether they are born accidentally or from the necessity to recycle the bottom of bottles, the desire to create alchemical potions has always been innate in the heart and throat of the man. There is a whole world of cocktail terminologies that bartenders and drinkers must familiarize themselves to order and drink with finesse. Unlike wine talk, which uses pompous words to discuss the flavor profile and drinking experience of a wine in a socially uplifting manner, linguistic terminology used when describing cocktails is simple and rather straightforward, indicative of ingredients and techniques used in the preparation. In that sense, social stakes for drinking cocktails are lower than, say, wine talk, because this is really a bartender language and not a drinker language. Terms like on the rocks when asking for drinks poured over ice, neat for a single unmixed liquor unchilled, and double when asking for twice the usual amount of alcohol are some of the terms used when ordering your preferred drink.
As bartenders and mixologists toil away behind their bars, they occasionally create inspiring cocktails that they want to share with the masses. After creation, the first thing that needs to be done is to provide the mixture with an etymological designation. Through the years, cocktail names have taken inspiration from many sources. Cocktail names are often designed to be very evocative of a certain imagery, whether that imagery is a high social class, a city or location, sexual imagery, drunkenness, or something else. The drink you order can be a paralinguistic or sociolinguistic indicator of who you are and where you come from and how you see yourself. The associations of the cocktail you order can be very evident in the name. Cities and countries commonly pride themselves for locally curated drinks. Some examples include the Singapore Sling, Long Island Iced Tea, the Brooklyn, and the Manhattan. We also have cocktails named from borrowed terms, with words that originate from other languages. Drinks like the Mai Tai, meaning good or nice in Tahitian, and the Mojito, whose name pays tribute to its Cuban origins to mean little mojo in Spanish, are some examples of such cocktail. Blending is a term for when words are combined to make a new word. These are common in the food world, like brunch, a combination of breakfast and lunch. Many cocktail names use the same concept of blending, especially to name drinks that are variations of other drinks. This includes mocktail, Malt Plus Cocktail, which represents a fake non-alcoholic cocktail. Appletini, Apple Plus Martini, an apple-flavored martini. Ramshata, Rum plus horchata, adding rum into the horchata. Cojito, Coconut plus Mojito, coconut-flavored mojito. A kind of hierarchy of drink is related to the purity and strength of the alcohol content. Sweet liquors being placed at the bottom of the hierarchy, while the hard liquors delivered in pure shots are at the top, commonly known as the gendered hierarchy, where people often associate the drinks and the drinkers based on the purity and strength of alcohol content in the drinks. The pure and more alcoholic drinks are known to be more masculine, hence oftenly ordered by males, whereas the sweeter and less alcoholic drinks are more feminine and preferred by females. Some cocktails focus on parts of the body, particularly the female body, or sexual actions, particularly ones that are supposed to be performed by women. The slippery nipple, the blowjob, sex on the beach. Relatively new additions to the cocktail world are some examples of how cocktail names are sexualized.
Cocktail names are essential to bartenders and sometimes is the only information they have when mixing up a drink. 4 basic cocktail categories and formulas are sours, fizzes, old fashions, and 3-parters, each indicative of a customer preference. Sours. This category includes drinks that are sour in nature, including citrus, tangy tastes which are shaken up and served straight up. The key to this category is freshness of the juice. Drinks such as the margarita can be classified under this category. Fizz. Fizzes refer to any bubbly cocktails, considered simplest and most refreshing types of cocktails. Fizzes include mojito and gin and tonic, commonly served on the rocks with slices of lemon or lime. Old-fashioned or lowball. Old-fashioned or lowball cocktails are made by mixing sugar with bitters, topped with a spirit such as whiskey or brandy. Similar to the Toronto, old-fashioned drinks are commonly served on the rocks with a citrus garnish. 3-parters. These drinks are the most spirit-forward of the collection, a 3-part combo of booze plus what's known as a modifier, a lower alcohol ingredient like vermouth, plus a bitter or a syrup. Here we find the beloved martini. Did you know that early martini recipes call for orange bitters? Manhattan, Brooklyn, Negroni, Boulevardier, Rob Roy, and all of their bold and boozy cousins. So next time, before you drink that cocktail, do take some time to give the name a thought. It might just change the way you feel about it. Bottoms up.
Sorry, now you still got 7. Okay.